Hello, my name is Carlos Pratt.
I'm Nigel Boyle, and I'm the Director of the Institute for Global Local Action and Study.
Hi, I'm Kayla Prezo.
I'm Charlotte Hughes, and I'm a first year with Global Local.
Hi, I'm Tessa Hicks-Peterson.
My name is Roman. I'm a freshman from Pitzer.
I'm the Assistant Vice President for Community Engagement.
The Ecuador experience was really amazing.
Hi, my name is Lila. I'm a first year at Pitzer.
Hi, I'm Amber Strayer.
I am from Houston, Texas, and a first year here at Pitzer. Over spring break, I had the opportunity to partake in a tour of Ecuador as part of the Global Local Institute, where we had the opportunity to stay with the host family, as well as kind of immerse ourselves into the Ecuadorian culture.
Going into it, I really didn't know what to expect, and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into at all. But as time went on, just the exposure to the culture and to what's going on in Ecuador, it was so enlightening.
This experience was definitely changing my scope of what I want to do in the next couple of years.
It was a sneak peek at what one of our Pitzer study abroad programs was like. We were able to meet the directors of the program, as well as visit the school that you would take classes at.
I think some of the richness of the trip also just lay in the time that we got to spend together as a group.
The people that we were with and the professors, I think we were constantly questioning what was around us and just being in that environment while traveling. I don't think had I gone alone, I would have asked the same questions that I did and thought or been exposed to as many perspectives as other people were talking about.
There were intense conversations going on about what we were encountering and arguments about the ethics that's involved, some of the cultural issues which came up.
I also really liked the political discussions that we had with the teachers and just like getting to know the faculty on the trip, because I never get to know the faculty like that here. Just like discussions over lunch and when they presented their takes on Ecuadorian politics.
It's kind of great because you know your professor from just being your friend also, and just not being a professor.
My homestay was the coolest thing in the world.
It was an experience that I'd never had before.
So soon after meeting them, we started to talk about all these political conflicts and issues in Ecuador, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't think they would be so open to share, I don't know, to talk about politics with someone they had just met.
I honestly fell in love with the family. In fact, I fell in love with the host dog, Cuba.
It was really interesting because I don't speak very good Spanish.
I didn't know Spanish. I still don't know Spanish.
So communication was a little hard.
But it didn't really matter because you do it and you communicate in other ways.
They understood my gesturing and we had to act a lot of things out, but it was really easy to communicate with them once we all got past kind of our nervousness of interaction. My favorite part was visiting Yachaywasi.
Being with our indigenous community partners, Laurita, who runs the school in Quito, and she was so beautiful and kind and open in allowing us to come in and participate with her and her school children for even just a small period of time.
It kind of reminded me of my culture back home too, where there's a community like this.
Likewise, working with Martina in San Clemente and being in the land with her and learning about the medicinal plants and the experience of how folks are reclaiming indigenous traditions and regenerating those traditions in meaningful ways.
We helped Martina cook, where we had to pick the corn and pluck the grains and just grind it all together.
My favorite part was probably just hiking around in the mountains with Martina and hearing about her life up there, including we had like a little medicinal herb lesson kind of as we were walking, but also just I got to hang out with some sheep and some goats and some chickens.
At first, possibly one of the challenges was I'm going on a trip with students from Pitzer who I don't really know that well, or that I don't hang out with, and I'm going on basically like this cultural immersion trip I'm going to be. So it's kind of interesting to see how people there were such great people in my class that I didn't know and I got to know because of this trip.